Learning Islam from Scratch, Episode 20. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. This is Haira, and this is my journey learning Islam from scratch. Bapa, sometimes when I read history books or watch the news, the world feels like it's just people fighting other people. It feels like we are alone in our struggles. But lately, we've been talking about how full the unseen world is. It made me wonder, do angels ever step out from behind the curtain? Do they ever actually intervene when things get really difficult for the believers? Or are they just silent witnesses?
Walaikum salam, Haira. That's a very timely question. You know, we often think of history as just a series of human decisions, but in Islam, we believe that at the most critical turning points of history, Allah sent His invisible army. Angels aren't just there to watch, they are there to support, to bring the news, and sometimes to bring the justice.
Like in the Battle of Badr, I remember you mentioned that really briefly.
Yes, Badr is the most famous example. The believers were outnumbered 3 to 1. They were exhausted and poorly equipped. In the moment of absolute desperation, the Prophet ﷺ made a long crying dua to Allah. Allah answered. He says in Surah Al Anfal, chapter number 8, verse number 9, Anni mumiddukum bi alfi minal malaikati murdifin. I will assist you with the thousands of angels rank upon rank. Imagine being on a battlefield. Hira, the believers felt a strange peace, a coolness. They felt stronger than they actually were because thousands of noble beings were standing right beside them.
That gives me chills, Papa. But angels don't just come for war, right? They also bring beautiful news to people who are suffering.
Exactly. They are messengers of hope. Think about Maryam alayhi salam, mother of Jesus. She was alone and afraid. Or Zachariah alayhi salam, who was old and thought he could never have a child. The angels come to them with the Bashra, glad tidings. They spoke to them in human form to comfort them. In Surah Al Imran, chapter number 3, verse number 39, while Zachariah was standing in prayer, the angels called out to him, Annallaha yubassiruka biyahya. Indeed, Allah gives you glad tidings of John, Yahya. It shows that when a human is at their lowest point, Allah sends an angel to whisper, Don't worry, a miracle is coming.
So they bring strength in battle and hope in loneliness. But what about the difficult parts of history? Like when a whole society becomes so cruel and oppressive that they are destroyed.
That is the other side of the duty, which is justice. When the people of Prophet Lut alayhi salam crossed every limit of oppression and indecency, Allah didn't send a natural disaster. He sent angels. They came to Lut alayhi salam first as a guest to protect him, and then they carried out the command. It reminds us that Allah's patience is vast, but His justice is absolute. Even today, when we see massive injustice in the world, we have to trust that the Allah's army is aware.
It makes the world feel balanced. But Papa, eventually this world ends. So does the role of angels end there too?
Not at all. That's when the most intense part begins. There is one angel, Israfil, who has been standing with the trumpet to his lips since he was created. He's just waiting for the command to blow. And when the life of the hereafter begins, the angels are the gatekeepers.
Like Malik? I've heard that name before.
Yes, Malik is the warden of hell. He is described as stern and powerful, never smiling, because his duty is justice. The people in the fire will call out to him, as mentioned in Surah Az Zukhruf, chapter number 43, verse number 77. Ya Maliku liyaqdi alayna rabbuka. O Malik, let your Lord put an end to us. But on the other side, there is a warden of paradise, often called Ridwan. He and his angels will stand at the gates of Jannah, welcoming the good people with the most beautiful words.
Peace be upon you.
Exactly. Salamun alaikum. Imagine walking toward the gates of Jannah and this magnificent being of light are standing there smiling at you, saying, "You did it. You were the patience. Now you enter in peace."
Baba, hearing this makes me realize that from the battlefield of Badr to the gates of Jannah, angels are the ones holding the story together. They are the bridge between Allah's command and our reality.
They are. And knowing they are there makes the struggle of life feel worth it. We aren't just fighting our battles alone. We are part of cosmic story that ends with a royal welcome from the angels themselves.
This is Haira and this is my journey learning Islam from scratch. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.